Alright, you goofballs. Imagine firing one missile from a rusty ass tube and $1 million goes missing. Sounds fantastic, right? Imagine you're looking at a house that costs around $1 million in this day's age, inflated ass real estate value, and go, huh, what an expensive house. Yeah. Now imagine you finally get that $1 million and finally purchase that house. Feels good, doesn't it? Now imagine wasting that $1 million once and never getting that object back. Yes, that's what the U.S. United States military does on a daily basis. The cost of the smallest surface-to-air missile in the United States Navy, aka missiles that are used against incoming anti-ship missiles, drones, or any other things, costs around 900,000 to 1 million US dollars per missile. The name of this missile is called the RIM 116 Rolling Airframe Missiles, and each launcher carries 21 missiles, aka 21 million US dollars, which is the cost of a high-end townhouse in Manhattan, New York City. You may wonder, why is it so damn expensive to purchase, let alone research and develop these advanced weapon systems? Good question, you goofball. Here's why. Every single weapons platform, whether it be a missile, radar, or a whole ass fighter jet, has to go through these steps. Number 1, designing phase, aka smart dudes using math to design complex weapon systems until they get to a proper prototype. Number 2, testing the prototype, aka seeing how many times a system crashes before you get one good design, which takes a lot of time and tons of money. Number 3, finally, you test the prototype system to see if the chosen design works in real conditions like weather or user errors. If yes, then you improve the design for final production. Number 4, early production costs more because the amount of the weapons is less, and as production speeds up, the cost gets less. Number 5, finally, you have a weapon system after years of other stages, then it may work, or you go back to the drawing board because of safety issues or your enemy already countering it, because some stupid ass insider engineer sold the blueprints for $30,000 in one box of pizza. One of the most famous United States military programs in America is the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, aka the making a fatter F-22 with one jet engine for, well, international customers and domestic use. The entire F-35's program cost will be $2 trillion over its entire lifespan, aka the cost of an entire nation for one jet with 3 different versions, the F-35A, F-35B, and F-35C. But why? Well, it's for manufacturing the jets, maintenance, and other things apparently that cost a lot of capital. The F-35 already has been used for years, with occasional software issues and other issues because of high maintenance, and had crashed multiple times, well, because apparently too advanced to understand how it even works. So apparently, spending this amount of capital for a fatter F-22 for international allies and domestic use might have a justification, right? Yes, apparently something called stealth, or more like being low observable to enemy radars, so you get to shoot first. Except the enemy probably already has something that can detect the F-35 anyways, because, well, it's a physical object flying fast in air. The F-35 also has seen, well, not a single heavy air-to-air combat by its users yet, because, well, it's too precious to lose. And that's just the F-35 saga, not even the other weapon systems. The next weapon, or more like a big-ass ship called the Gerald R. Ford class carrier, aka newest carrier for the Navy, costs around $13.3 billion to build, with $5 billion extra for research and development. And that's just a ship, not even its air wing, missiles, crews, and maintenance throughout its entire lifespan. So apparently, we spent $13.3 billion on a single ship, where $13.3 billion is double plus more than the entire budget of the Bangladesh military, which is around $3 to $5 billion per year. Wow. Maybe the ship is invincible or something. Nah. It faced delays because its electromagnetic catapult's not working properly, so there's that. And also, it's not invincible. A single good AIP-equipped sub that costs around $500 million can sink it, so there's that. I guess flexing is taken to the next level by the United States military, apparently. Because, well, we have to show our big-ass expensive muscles to our enemies anyways. If these weapon systems weren't expensive enough, here's more. One of the most expensive missiles is the Tomahawk missile, aka the cruise missile. The Tomahawk missile costs per unit, depending on variants, from $1.3 to $2 to $4 million per missile. Because, well, it's a damn missile that uses a small jet engine to glide its ass towards the enemy at subsonic speeds to damage or destroy them. Kinda cool, not gonna lie. But that's not expensive enough. Yes, I said that. Another expansive ass missile is called the SM-6 or the Standard Missile 6, aka All-Rounder Missile. This missile costs per unit $4 to $9.5 million per damn unit. Because, well, it can destroy enemy jets, missiles, ships, and, well, other units. You can buy, with that money, 7,916 iPhone 17s. Like, bruh. In a recent report, the U.S. United States military has spent $5.6 billion for conventional ammunitions. They spent an entire nation's military budget on just bullets. These are just the cost for weapon systems and ammunition. Not the hidden costs that hit you like an insane interest rate out of nowhere. The cost for maintenance, logistics, spare parts, software updates that may crash or will probably crash, and storage/security costs around hundreds upon hundreds of billions of dollars per year. Because, well, the weapons need constant upkeep to work, or else it's just a sitting duck with no use. So the maintenance costs, plus everything related to maintenance costs around the entire GDP of some nations every single damn year of taxpayers' money. Yes, your money, not some rich man's money, because, well, he's chilling on his yacht that probably costs less than this. Now you may wonder, hey Mimodium, why does it cost this damn much in the first place? Well, good question, you goofball. Here's why. Military-industrial complex is probably the first reason. They need to make money to sustain their thirst for money and, well, expensive ass R&D. Reason 2. United States military needs the most advanced tech possible to always keep an edge over enemies. Because, well, to keep our superpower status from not expiring too quickly like milk. Reason number 3. Well, because it's cool. Well, that's not a reason, but anyways. All of these tie into the massive ass United States military budget, which is around $800 billion, aka almost $1 trillion US dollars per year. Which is basically like a lifetime supply of burgers and chicken nuggets, if you actually want to eat that. But anyways, hopefully you guys understand the cost of the United States military now, because, well, it's too expensive. It's almost like a designer military. But anyways, see you goofballs on the next video.